Okay, Grace.
Hi everyone, it's me, Grace Serrano Vinci Guerra again, and today's episode we're going to be back it up, Nikki. We're going to be doing pasta and lentils, also a peasant dish, a country dish from the Campania region of Italy, which is all the south. Okay, we're going to start off with some lentils that I have washed, and they're dried now. We're going to be needing 2 1/4 cloves of garlic, 1/4 of a white onion that's been diced, 1 stick of celery that's been diced, and please leave the leaves with a little bit of the stalk on because it gives it a nice presentation. We used 1 carrot that was washed, peeled, and diced. A little bit of a marinara sauce that I made during the week. I have 1 bay leaf, 2 little pieces of rosemary to give it a nice perfume. And look at this basil from Nikki's yard. This is just 1 leaf. Look, here's my hand. There's the basil. Look how big that is. We had a party on when? Saturday. There was over 40 people, and all they kept saying was, oh my God, Nikki's garden. They never saw basil like this in their life. Okay, we're going to be needing water.
I give it testosterone.
He said he gave it testosterone from Nicole's office, Ageless Men's Clinic. Okay, over here we have olive oil, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan, as you could see. See, and it's not even all the way, so it's just enough. You're going to need a wooden spoon. And you're going to need some ditalini pasta. I like to do this with the ditalini because there's other types of minestre. Minestre meaning like stews, which I do with a broken linguine or a spaghetti, or I mix up 3 or 4 kinds. I like to add a little hot pepper because that's just us, some sea salt, and some black pepper. And that's all you need. So let's get started. Let me start to bring all my things over. I hope everyone had an enjoyable weekend as we did. Like I said, we had family over, and friends, and my daughter's friends, and her husband's family. So it was nice getting together with everyone. And we had a very nice time. I'm gonna put the water over here until I need it. The cover until I need it. Okay, I started the flame and I started it on a dual medium. Okay, so we're going to do it in concession so you know how it is done from beginning to end. Then we will stop the video. When it finishes cooking, I will do a second part to the video to show you the end results and the texture that it's supposed to be in, and Nikki's going to do his famous taste testing. Okay, here we go. Nick, you want to say hello to everyone?
Hi, everybody. I hope you have a nice weekend.
We got back from vacation. It was very nice to get away for a week. Next time it's going to be 2-week vacation, and we're going to try a different part of Florida, and I just need the beach and relaxation. So Nikki feels the same way. We had a very nice time. My nephew was wonderful to us. He didn't know what to do first. His children were fantastic. I love them. And we had a very nice time. He took us to a ball game. We were in the suite. He took us to a very exclusive restaurant in Seminole, Florida, near St. Petersburg. Okay, so now the oil is starting to move around. So I'm going to start to put in my garlic. So the garlic, I leave it whole because this way whoever wants, they could take it out, okay? I'm going to start to put in my diced onion now, the white onion. This way we'll get some fragrance in the house. The dogs are asleep. It's nappy time. The birds are outside. The kids are gone for a couple of days over their Nana and Pop-Pop's house. The other Nana and Pop-Pop. And we're here just for you. I'm going to raise the heat now. Okay. And we're going to get that going. As soon as this starts to get translucent, let me raise the fire to a triple for now. Just, you know, I'm having a lot of, I keep saying this in all the videos, and I'm waiting for my husband to buy me a new stove. Okay, here we go. It's starting to do the dance. See? Things are starting to move around in there. Let me show you. See? There we go. I'm going to put it back on a double because this is going to start to burn. It's not. You have to be very careful. That's why I can't move away from the stove until it's done. Okay, see, the onions are starting to get translucent. The garlic, smells good. Nothing on the garlic yet, but I'm going to turn it over anyway. Probably if I didn't want to turn it over, would have turned over on the first try, right? Okay, here we go. Gonna let that cook down a little. I'm going to start to put the rosemary and the bay leaf in now. This way it starts to give it a beautiful fragrance. And then I remove it. I do not cook with it in the pot. Okay? Very nice. Okay. Yeah, the garlic is starting to become translucent. See that? It's got like little bubbles on it. See? And then we're going to turn this one. Okay, as soon as they start to get a little blonde, I'm going to add the celery. Okay. So the celery is, of course, washed, dried, and then diced. But the head part that has the leaves on it, I only cut off if there's any bad parts to it, or else I leave it whole because it's a nice presentation in the dish. And the food is not also about the taste, it's also about the presentation. Okay, see how nice that's coming? Beautiful. You could start to smell the laudo, the bay leaf, and the rosemary, right, Nick?
Yep.
How's it smell?
Smells good. Smells really good.
Very fragrant.
With onions and garlic.
Yes, it's very fragrant right now. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to start to put in the celery now. I want to throw it over the rosemary because then I won't be able to find it. Okay. Oh, that smells really good now. The celery is very fragrant. This is fresh celery from Nick's yard. So that's why the stalks are not too big, but they are beautiful. Look at this. Okay? The fragrance is just beautiful, lovely. Okay. I'm going to start to put some pepper in here, a little bit of red first. Give it that heat. A pinch of red pepper. Okay, nice. The pasta fagioli, I give a little bit more red pepper. But to this, a little less. Because it's not really supposed to be that hot. But I like a little fat heat.
That's the kick.
I like the kick. See? See how nothing's burning? As long as you stand here, once you get everything in, then you can leave it alone. You know, just put the flame or the electric at a temperature where you know you could trust it. See? Okay, so now it's time to take out the rosemary. So I'm going to use my beautiful kitchen tongs, the chef's tweezers. See? And we're going to throw this out. Okay. I'm going to leave the bay leaf in there just a little bit longer to give it a nice fragrance. I'm going to start to put in my carrot now. Smells really nice. Really, really nice. See the garlic, how it didn't burn? Nothing is burning, but it is becoming transparent and it's soft to the touch. See? Okay. Let's get our tweezer. We're going to take this out. You know what? I'll leave it in a little bit more. I'm going to pick up the heat a little. Here, you could actually hear it. I'm going to move the bay leaf to the side while I mix and turn. I want the carrot to become embraced by the oil and the other veggies that are in here, and it makes a really beautiful fragrance. So, we have only 3 houses next to us, and every time I cook, because I usually have the fan on, there's this mother and daughter that come down from the mountain. What are you cooking now, Grace? It smells beautiful. And Nikki gets such a kick out of it. So probably later when I put on the fan, they'll come down. See how nice that's coming? Okay. Now we're going to take out the bay leaf. In Italian it's called lauro. And that's just for fragrance purposes. Okay. Now I'm going to start to put in our lentils. The main characters. Now, for me and Nick alone, I used half a bag of lentils. And I believe there is like 10 ounces or 12 ounces in the bag. It's the jackrabbit lentils. You have to wash them, and you have to be careful for any stones or any foreign objects. So we wash them, what, like 5 or 6 times, right? And then Nicky goes through it with another dish, and he puts the good ones in the dish. See how that absorbed the oil right away and everything? Because they were already washed and then dried. So they already have that humidity in them is what you want to do. Because this is supposed to come nice and creamy, nice and delicious. The texture of this is supposed to be like a muddy, a creamy texture, okay? And that's why I like to use the little tubettini pasta. Look how little, how beautiful. And they have little lines in them. I don't know, could you see the little lines? They're just delicious. They hold the lentil on there and really, really good. Okay, now I'm going to add marinara sauce. Okay. Okay, so that was about 2 tablespoons and a half of marinara sauce. Listen, like I said, make extra all the time. You could freeze it and then as you could use it. As you use it, you take it out from the freezer, make it become room temperature, and you could use it in dishes like this where you just need a little bit inside, okay? So you don't waste the tomatoes because the price of the tomatoes right now is very high. Okay. Now we're going to start to put in the water. So right here I have 4 cups of water, but we are going to need more. I just wanted you to know that there is water. Here we go. You hear that? Now it's going to go silent. And then when everything reaches the correct temperature again, it's going to make noise. Okay? So we want to get enough to cook it down because, like I said, the lentils have to become nice and soft.
The salad and the carrots.
Right. Everything has to become soft and delectable. Here we go. So this is another 4 cups. And that's it. That's all we need for 2. So for 2 people and half a bag of lentils, go see who it is. We put in 8 cups of water. Okay, now we're going to be doing salt and pepper to taste. And my basil is going to go in. Look how beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Nick? Okay, Nick stepped away a minute. His phone rang. They keep bothering him. Okay. He hasn't worked in 3 years and they still want him. That's enough salt. Always taste your food. Always taste what you're cooking. Because nobody knows more than you if it tastes good or not. Even though we're at the beginning, you'll know when there's enough salt or not. Nick?
Yes.
Who was it? He said it's kumare. He's such a dick sometimes. Here, hold this. It was his friend Anthony. Yeah, hold.
I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to put in the black pepper. That's it, see? Half a quarter of a teaspoon. Just enough to give it flavor. See? Wasn't a lot. It looked like a lot because it was on top of the water. Okay, now we're going to put another 4 cups of water in the measuring cup because that is going to start to eat up all the water. What? It's gonna start to eat up all the water, and as it's cooking, if it's not done yet, you need to add more to it. So I'm gonna put another 4, but it doesn't mean I'm necessarily gonna need it, okay? It's just to have it on hand. So I don't have to run back and forth. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. We're going to cover this. I'm going to leave it on high dual for now. And then once I see a little movement, I'm going to lower it to a medium dual. Okay, so which would be a medium flame at your house. Here we go. And that's what it looks like for now. Okay. So that was quite easy, right? Okay. On the second part of the video, I will be adding in my tubettini pasta, and I will show you the consistency, what it's going to look like.
You will see the final result.
Right, and I will let Nikki taste it so you could see how good it is. And right now we were at 3:21. Okay, so then we'll see how long it takes. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I'll see you later, and we'll talk some more later on part 2 of the video of pasta and lentils. Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye.